Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take another look at ZEBEC here. As you can see that ZEBEC is actually up double digits when the rest of the market is in the red. Very much interesting, as you can see right there. So let me take a look at it one more time. I think we have been discussing at length what's what right there, and for the most part we're actually getting things right here, which is great motivation. So in the last update I was saying that look, we have got this inverse head and shoulders pattern, as you can see there, and for sure it actually managed to break out from its neckline. I wasn't expecting it to be this quick, but whatever the case, it actually happened. I had a trade which was open, and I took a lot of profits by around like 177%, so that was great. Anyways, let's take a look at what the future holds here for the price. Don't forget where we are talking about these bullish waves towards the upside, saying that look, we've got wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and this should be a wave 5, and I anticipate this to go as high as 2.5 cents here for ZEBEC. So that's pretty much bullish. But pertaining to what is happening immediate short term here, I think that just as we are seeing with the rest of the market, that it's correcting, right? I think at some point ZEBEC will also correct a little bit. Why? Because we have got two major events happening in the next 24 hours here. We've got the Fed meeting, and they're going to be discussing and announcing their policy on rates, and there is like a 98% that they're going to be keeping the rates constant. Of course, there is 2.1% that they're going to be cutting. So, the market has already priced this in, but it's very much surprising that we started this crazy volatility from Monday, when usually it's only to Tuesday, Wednesday where you see like crazy volatility, but this one actually started way earlier, and there was actually something that was supposed to move the markets towards the upside, like the EU deal, but it didn't. So I'm thinking that maybe they're going to be pulling some kind of rabbit out of a hat, and they're going to be announcing one of the two things, right? Either a 2.5 basis cut, or maybe something that is very much dovish, indicating that probably in September they're going to be cutting. So one of the two is going to be moving the markets positively. However, leading into that moment, it's just going to be crazy volatility up and down. So trading in this environment, kind of risky, but we'll see what eventually happens. Another big event that is going to be coming is obviously the report from the White House pertaining to cryptocurrencies, right? So the rumor here is that they can actually be talking about how they're going to be acquiring more crypto. If they say anything along those lines, the market is going to be pumping very much strongly. So what I take from the word market that we are seeing outside of ZEBEC, obviously, is that the market is being cautiously optimistic, and maybe, just maybe, somebody wants to buy in low before the whole thing starts moving, right? So yes, let's give it 48 hours and see what happens right there. But of course, we can refer to the price to try and figure out what it is actually communicating to us. So here, if we go to maybe the 4-hourly time frame, we realize that yes, we broke that neckline there of the inverse head and shoulders pattern, but I think that it's also very much common to see the price calm down a little bit, as it's doing at the moment, backtest this previous resistance into a support, and then you continue pushing once again. I think our price targets are very much obvious. 2.5 cents there, which from where the price is at the moment, I would go ahead and say that it is more than, let's go ahead and do that. Actually, 2.5 cents is the price target right there. So we are looking at right around 350%. But should the price come down here to the support level, we're expecting even higher, around the 457%. So I think it's great altogether. Other than that, I think we're going to be waiting to try and see these two events, how they're going to be panning out. But just from a gut feeling perspective, I think it's going to be a surprise, and the market is really going to be ripping. So I want to thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family. It will tell the YouTube algorithm that yes, this video is short and straight to the point, but it's something that you exactly need, right? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on ZEBEC and a number of other different on a regular basis. With that being said, see you on the next update. Take good care of yourselves. Bye bye.